Hello lads, I usually don't want to start recording, like, before going into the game, but I just noticed it is arrested, no! Oh well, let's continue. Around the status, blah blah blah, we read this. What? This is new. Oh crap. MC, what are you doing? I was just I was just on my way to the club and I got kinda lost. What's up? Is Tinysuki with you? No. She's not here. Not yet. Have you seen her at all today? No, I spent most of the day with my eyes closed. Oh. I'm a bit relieved to find out someone else is later than I am. Yes. Smaller is back. Good. I have a few announcements to make, but I'll guess that will have to wait. We can stick with reading time for now, or putting her head down on the desk time if you prefer. Yes, works for me. Alan, would you mind getting Tinysuki's tiny manga out of the closet? It's up on the high shelf. What do you mean no poetry? I'm sure she'll appreciate having it ready for when she arrives. Sure thing. Thanks so much. That's cool. Now, where is that light switch? Ah, there it is. Oh my fucking god. Why is Tinysuki tied up? What the hell? Tinysuki? The chibi dangles from the ceiling, arms and legs bound with a string. A strip of tape muffles Chibi's speech. Hang on, I'll cut you down. Grab a pair of scissors from a nearby shelf. I have no idea if I read this, so I shall read it once again. Grabbing a pair of scissors from a nearby shelf, I snipped the string. Oops. Down on the floor, the chibi tries to wiggle free from her bonds. Her flailing limbs thwart off my attempts to assist. Fine, do it yourself, I'll wait. Hey, what's this on the wall? Sad little cupcake hanging by a thread. One little cupcake fell and hit her head. Fake little cupcake lied to all her friends. That little cupcake guilty till the end? A poem? Call me crazy, but this message sounds vaguely threatening. What do you mean vaguely? That's an actual threat. Well, it seems a bit too creative for a typical bullet, that's for sure. Holy, Natsuki, what the hell? What the hell happened to your neck?
Barker, you happened. You ganked my guard, you moron. You don't just start cutting into the string when there is nothing to break my fall.
Look, this is my first chibi rescue. Cut me some slack. I guess I got a little bit too excited and didn't think ahead.
I was fine until you showed up.
Well, hey, I can always string you back up if that's what you prefer. Just let me go get Monika and we'll sort this out.
No! Don't tell Monika. All you gotta do is snap it back for me.
Snap it back?
Yeah.
You're the head?
Yeah?
Nothing bad is gonna happen, is it?
No?
Good.
Not if you do it right.
But I've never done anything right in my entire life. I cannot speak.
Come on, man, you owe me. I can't be walking around like this.
Can't I just take you down to the nurse?
No, man, she's senile, dude. Look, you're a trainer, right? So you gotta learn this stuff eventually. It's easy. Just grab my grapefruit.
What?
And wrench that sucker back into position, but do it quick. One swift motion, and it'll be fine. Trust me.
My jacket is already drenched with sweat. Alright. Rubbing the sweat from my brow, I take off my jacket and all of my sleeves. One swift motion. Ready? Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, that noise. Holy crap. I did it. Unbelievable.
No, relax, isn't it fine?
I did?
Thanks, man.
Wow. That's a relief. What the fuck happened? So now, are you gonna tell me what the hell just happened? Who did this to you?
How should I know?
You didn't see them when they grabbed you?
Nah. I was just running through the courtyard, minding my own business. I said I in a bag, getting dragged across the pavement. Guess I passed out not too long after that. And I woke up, I was strung up in here.
I'll be better in for Monika.
No! Don't tell Monika, please. Just keep it to yourself, okay?
Why? What are you so afraid of?
I'm afraid of anything.
She's the club president. I think she'll want to know what's going on, especially considering getting attacked by a hostile. Either stop talking, or I'm gonna get Monika involved. Your choice.
I already told you, I didn't see anything.
No, but I bet you have some idea of who it could have been.
Could have been anyone. A rabid dogman, nearsighted UFOs, possessed coffee percolators.
Stop being evasive. Surely this wasn't random. You were targeted, and this little poem here proves it. This whole thing didn't only start today, did it?
Nope.
That's what I thought. So let's start at the beginning.
Okay. That seems sincere, so I'll let you in on something. But you gotta promise not to tell anyone else.
We can handle some rogue chibi, right? Although MC did nothing when... Fine. We will trust Tinysuki. Alright, you get a deal.
Alright, well, I guess it all started a few weeks ago. I had to try out a new recipe for the festival. None of them looked okay. It was a gingerbread man. Figured, what the hell, I'd never made one of those.
Gingerbread? It's a bit early for that, isn't it?
I'm gonna let me talk. Gingerbread isn't only for the holidays, it's delicious year round, okay?
Sure. Fine. Continue.
Alright then. Like I said, I picked out this recipe and got down to business.
That's cool.
So I got all my ingredients together. You know, all measured out and proportioned, ready to rock. You know, professional and stuff. Flour. Water. Butter. Brown sugar. Eggs. Free-range eggs. I don't use any of that sweatshop bullshit in my baking. A pinch of sea salt.
Cecil! I need you, Cecil! Please keep breathing.
You don't need to tell me the whole recipe. Just get to the point.
So I put the cookie in the oven and let it bake.
You bake one cookie at a time.
My oven's only big enough for one, okay?
Okay. My eyes had bloody hell, I should have not done that.
Anyway.
So cute. Very cute.
Now that was a museum-worthy cookie if there ever was one.
Yes.
It was the proudest moment of my baking career. I wanted to take some pictures for my baking blog, so I went to grab my camera. But when I came back, my perfect cookie, it was... changed.
What do you mean? What the hell happened to it?
It was a twisted mess of warped limbs and melted icing. The eyes were distorted and hollow, like melted portals into the void. It was something unwhole and only unwholesome.
Okay, but how do you taste? That's what counts. Nobody cares what a cookie looks when they're hungry.
I didn't eat it, you dummy.
So what then? What the hell is going on? Tinysuki attacked with flower power. Cursed Gingerbread man attacked with ginger mist twist. Tinysuki got all spiced up. Tinysuki attacked with Bully Blaster. What the fuck is going on? Critical hit. The cookie crumbled. Cursed Gingerbread man resurrected. Cursed Gingerbread man attacked with Candy Cane Rain.
Critical hit. Tinysuki fell unconscious. Cursed Gingerbread Man defeated Tinysuki.
I am so confused.
I woke up in a candy cane daze with a minty fresh migraine and a bad case of baker's remorse. My oven was on fire and there was no sign of the gingerbread man anywhere. Not a single crumb was left behind. The recipe was destroyed. My cookbooks all burnt in the fire. The kitchen was trashed. All the utensils were broken. Plates shattered. I tried to say what I could, but my sugar was way beyond caramelized. Fortunately, my manga was its course, or I might have lost that too.
Ah, bloody hell, this voice is so straining. Please stop talking, Natsuki.
It's all I really have left. Stupid Yuri and her stupid cursed books. That's the last time I ever used a recipe from her.
Tinysuki, you seriously expect me to believe that a cookie you baked became cursed, grew to 50 times its original size, and challenged you to an old-school, turn-based battle JRPG style, in which you briefly gained the upper hand, pulverizing him into a pile of molten crumbs, only to be caught off guard when he resurrected in the second form and handily crushed you, before vanishing without a trace. Having conveniently destroyed every shred of possible evidence that could have backed up such a ridiculous story. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, dude. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Cool. Just making sure. Oh, this chibi is tripping. Or is she just making up? Whatever it is, I should probably just play along for now. So do you really believe this cookie is responsible for stringing you up in this closet here?
I don't know, man. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. But what I do know is this. A reward in that poem is true. I'm a fake. And a liar. Those cupcakes that everyone loved so much. I didn't bake them. I bought them. I just cut them down to size and iced them up so they would look like I made them from scratch.
Ah, I thought it was from later. But why did you lie about it?
Don't you get it, man? Everyone except Atazoth learned to speak, expects my handmade treats. But I haven't been able to bake since the gingerbread incident. Also, there's Tinysuki's tiny manga. I can't even touch flour without feeling like I'm gonna pass out, and the very thought of baking an egg makes me feel dizzy. It's over. I'll never bake again.
And you're afraid the club will find out you've been faking it?
Well, yeah, obviously. Monika would crush my scones. She'd kick me to the curb in a hot minute.
Why do you think she'd do that?
Like that, the club member is a very serious offense punishable by exile.
I see.
Let's face it, some lady keep me around for my charming personality. I don't read or write sophisticated stuff like they do. The only reason they let me stick around is because they like to eat the goodies I bake. And I can't even do that anymore. So what good am I?
I could use this to remod this plot point.
Once they find out, I'll be back wandering the streets like some clubless loser.
Listen, Tinysuki, for what it's worth, I don't think you've done anything wrong. You experienced a traumatic event, and being afraid to bake seems like a perfectly normal response. I know talking about these things is difficult, but I bet if you told the club the truth, nobody would hold it against you. You talk about them like they're your customers, but they're not. They're your friends, and I'm sure they would be there to support you if they only knew what was really going on.
I don't know, man. If I told them what I just told you, but I don't want to scare them, you know. After all, the cookies, Stalker, whatever, is still out there and he's hungry, and it's all my fault. I'll tell you, if that creeps hurts my friends, I'll never forgive myself.
Listen, Tinysuki, as a trainer, I took an oath to protect and defend this club from hostiles. So if anyone tries to come after you guys, they're gonna have to get past me and my trusty trombone first.
You don't keep that nasty king away from me.
What's the matter? It's brand new. It's a Z100, top of the line model.
I don't care, man, that's gross.
Alright.
Okay, Chief, fair enough. If you can save the world, that's cool. I respect that. I don't believe it, but I respect it.
I guess that's good enough for now.
Yeah, so,
So?
So are you gonna stand there all day like a dummy? Or do you wanna read some tiny manga with me? My throat hurts, ah!
Nothing like a good manga to take your mind of the BS.
Exactly. Can you grab that box up there?
Alright.
Careful, don't back up the corners.
Cautiously taking the little box down from the shelf, I pass it over to Tinysuki.
Alright, let's rock.
Atazoth ASMR once more.
And by the way, if you ever tell anyone you saw me in my undies, I'll bite you and give you diabetes.
What? What? I didn't even register that. Tinysuki takes a moment to inspect the box set and its contents, then nodding her approval, she motions for me to follow.
So fucking cute. Alright then. You know, I guess I'm a big person in the club and it's the worst thing in the world.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, anyone who can reach the high show could prove to be pretty useful around here.
Ah, yes. Natsuki is stopping. Tinysuki has stopped being racist. Woo! Thanks.
Well, don't let it go to your head. Think you can act all pompous and stuff. You know, it wasn't meant to be some huge compliment or anything, jeez.
Okay.
And don't think you're off the hook just because you like manga or whatever. I just read in general, you're kinda maybe not the worst thing that's ever happened to the club, that's all. I mean, you know.
I have absolutely no idea what this chibi is stumbling about. Yeah, I totally got it.
Good. So I don't ready to read.
Sure. Leafing through a volume of the tiny manga, it appears to be a sort of desert noir, about a group of chibis who bake and solve crimes. The premise is a bit silly, but the mystery keeps me in suspense, wondering what's gonna happen next. The tiny manga proves to be a quick read. Developments with the chibi baker is found delivering the goods for the charity bake sale, in spite of a catastrophe in the kitchen. Meanwhile, they expose the criminal who tried to steal the bake sale cash box, and he gets hauled away in handcuffs. Tinysuki really seems to enjoy it.
Now that's some quality literature right there.
Oh, Tinysuki, there you are! Okay, these side views are so bloody cursed. We are really starting to worry. If you guys are about finished, we really should get cracking on our plans for the festival.
Stupid Cursed Festival. Oh well, maybe we can try another volume next time.
Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll have to see what Monika has planned. And we'll have to see that tomorrow, because... well, not tomorrow, the day after, because it would feel weird to stop, like, in the middle of Monika's convo, so... Yeah, sorry for the short episode, but... Press like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, please, I beg of you, I need more people there, it's... an alright place, I guess. See you all later, bye-bye.